We're about to harvest some broccoli here, and we prefer to harvest our broccoli so we can keep on getting as big of side shoots, secondary heads, as possible. So I want to show you how we do that. Come on and have a look. So one of the keys to getting big secondary heads, if you've ever had harvested broccoli and you cut it off way up here, and then you get these tiny little secondary heads that look like this, that reason is because you cut it off too high. So what we do is, this was shown to me by a great friend of mine years ago. Of decent sized leaves, this one might be a little bit too small. You count out 3 to 5 leaves going up. 1, 2, 3, and I'll stop at 4 right there and cut it right there. So there are 4. If you cut it a little high, you can always go back and cut it a little lower. See how I did. So get this kale out of the way. Get this side shoot out of the way. You can see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 main leaves coming off of there. That'll let these come in as big shoots, and we should have some nice big side shoots coming. So you can see this. Let's look at a couple of others you'd also harvested so you can see what they look like when they're done. Let's go have a look. So you can see each of these. This was 4 leaves. This leaf I'm going to pull off because it's not doing real well. You can see here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one you'd probably say is 5. Had another leaf actually that got cut off, but maybe could be a little bit higher. You see, get this big spinach leaf out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So doing it in that way, you'll get the biggest secondary heads possible. Sometimes we'll have secondary heads that will almost rival our primary heads, our initial heads. And especially when you have several of them coming at the same time, that group will be together pretty massive. I also want to let you know some varieties are better than others. We grow Bonanza because it's known for large secondary heads. Some other varieties aren't quite as good, but this method will at least give you the biggest heads you can get out of that broccoli. So enjoy, get those big heads. All right, bye-bye. Look at this pile of just super healthy broccoli leaves. We just stripped them all off of all these plants we've harvested and didn't find a single worm or any insect damage. It's amazing. And massive broccoli leaves with no insect damage. Healthy plants, healthy soil, healthy plants.